If you start learning Three.js, maybe you have noticed that Three.js has a lot of constructors like scene, camera, material, etc. And to understand how to think logically in Three.js, you must know this. Everything in Three.js acts like an object. That means when you instantiate an object from any constructor, like a mesh, for example, you will get something like this in console log. Now what actually happens when you write Three.js code is that you just change the values of object properties like position, as you can see, and rotation or scale. Now let's create a real example quickly via CDN. So we will start with the canvas tag and create a scene object with a gray background. Then we need a light at position 005. And then, of course, we need a camera at position 004. And let's add a cube as a mesh. Finally, we need rendering and animation. Now, let's move on to the console log and try out to get all the objects that we instantiated. Let's start with the scene object. Now, in our scene, we have a light and a cube. But wait, how do we know what we had in our scene? The scene object has an array property called children. So every element that has been added to the scene will get stored in that array. Let me remove the light by using pure JavaScript with the shift method. We can also add it again using the push method. In Three.js, this is not the correct way to add or remove items. So we use Three.js methods like add or remove to do that. Now let's move on to the cube object and figure out what we can do, but this time without coding. Now let's change some values for these properties in console log. Let's access the cube object, then access the position property. I want to change the x position to 3 and the y position to 1. The same thing with rotation property. We can change their values directly. Also, scale property, we can change XYZ values. If you found this video helpful, please make sure to like and subscribe, and see you next time.